and welcome back to Building a Village. I think last time I spent a lot of time trying to build the actual roller coaster, because that is kind of what I'm really interested in at the moment. But last time I did figure out that I might have made not necessarily a mistake, but there's something that needs to be fixed all around the wall, probably. Something that is probably not worth my mental health right now. Or is that how you phrase it? Is mental health really the right word to use in this situation? Or, I don't know. I don't want to stress about it right now. Maybe I can just go and work on something else. But if I'm gonna work on something else, I guess I should put these tracks away for now. So then, what am I supposed to do now? I need to take a look at the city. Maybe I could start to make some sort of plan or something? Maybe at least get the community lots, like the police station or something. Maybe it would be great to have it over there. Because realistically, if there is to come people into the city from there, and also there by boat, then maybe it's great to have police or some guards over here to watch over it. So they can make sure that the people who comes into the city aren't shady. Then they're right there to handle it. Again, I might have said this 100 times, but I'm literally the only citizen who's gonna be in the city. But still, I like to have some sort of realism. And yet I still have this huge roller coaster around the city as a barrier, but still, I mean, it's my city. I can do whatever the hell I want. When I think guard, watch, or police station, there has to be some rooms, jail cells or something, or just places where you can put in people who are doing bad things, people who deserves to be punished. You need to be put into rooms somewhere that can be there, and then those guards needs to have places where they can sit and be them, offices where they can sit and talk with people around the city, where people can come in and report stuff. And when I think about what that kind of house might look like, I'm thinking of stone. It's just that the walls around the city is already made so much out of stone. So is there any other material I could use? Because when I think of a police station like that, I'm not thinking about wood, because then there's probably some thief who probably would burn the place down or something. So stone or something. I mean, all the other houses in the city is gonna be made out of wood, so having just one place that's made out of stone would probably not be that bad. I guess stone is what I have that would work the best with this. So maybe I can go out and start building, putting some sort of overview on the ground. So now it's time to think about the shape. I think there's a zombie inside the wall, and it would be nice not to have zombie noises all the time, so maybe someday in the future I'll maybe try and go and fix that or something. I definitely feel like the guards and the police should have some sort of tower to look over the city at, that they can see everywhere. Then I won't need that dirt tower anymore. It's already getting dark, and I pretty much spent this entire day just figuring out how I want the shape to be. Do I want it to be more square-like or round? I eventually went for square. My upload schedule has not been super consistent the last couple of weeks, maybe the last 2 weeks or something. Just my computer in general has been kind of bugging me, and also school makes me tired. Maybe this is the entrance. This police station is gonna be pretty sunken into the ground, at least from the entrance perspective. Here, when you're at the entrance, it's pretty ground level, but if you go down here to the back, suddenly it's 3 blocks high until you're up at ground level. which might be perfect for like the cells, or the windows that are so high up. Do I seriously not have any other pickaxes? Why do I keep making videos the way I do? I just talk a lot. And I even repeat myself a lot. I don't get that many views, and I kind of get why. Like, not even I would want to rewatch my own videos sometimes. Like, even I skip over a lot of the things that I say. Sure, I tell a lot of people, like, in my real life that, yeah, I have a YouTube channel, but I don't ever tell anyone, like, to watch my videos. And, you know, maybe it's better for me to not, like, be a completely famous YouTuber, because, like, it is nice to have some privacy. Although there's a lot of us, especially young people and kids, who would love to become popular YouTubers or just be famous in general. And even though in some way the idea of being acknowledged and being praised or something, or just being acknowledged for your skills or having people see you might feel nice. Once you're famous, you can't really just back out, you know? You kind of lose some privacy and anonymity. Wait, that's not how you pronounce it. You can't really be that anonymous anymore. Like, once you're famous, you just go out in public and then people are swarming you and want autographs and stuff. Well, that depends on how famous you are, but still. And sometimes it can be really hard to control, and sometimes you're just out hanging out with your friends, and then there's like a lot of people who are just standing around awkwardly and wanting a picture and stuff, which might sometimes be, it can go over your limits. So maybe I should just keep doing what I do the way I do it, so that I at least won't gain more popularity, because whatever I'm doing is obviously not making me more popular by any means. And maybe that's why I should keep doing it like this, so that I can still have my life and have some private time, especially considering how I'm a person who needs to charge up when I'm alone. And by charge up, I mean like my social battery, if that makes sense. Like, I'm an introvert, so after being social for an entire day, I get tired, like physically tired. Like, even talking on my YouTube channel to a camera with nobody else here in my room makes me tired, because just talking in general makes me tired. You heard a Discord notification, that was me, not you. Sorry. And I get tired and exhausted from talking extremely quickly, actually. Or at least that's how it feels like sometimes. So, like, if I was suddenly famous, the idea of it seems awesome, but at the same time also, but if you look at the downsides, like, before deciding or this is so confusing, you can't really decide to become famous. Like, that's not really in your control. That's not very easy thing to do. But in general in life, if there's something you want to do, you really have to think about it. Like, what are the good sides of it, and what are the bad sides of it? And if the bad sides of it are weighing more on you, then maybe you should think of something else, or at least be careful, or think of alternatives or something. It could be careers, it could be hobbies, it could be anything. Or relationships. I did not bring enough stone with me, but this is looking good so far. I'm really not excited for tomorrow, because tomorrow, well, I'm gonna go to school, and then I'm gonna have math. I'm not a big fan of math. I don't really like math. Not only that, there's some homework and some other stuff I have to take care of, and now I'm just rambling and complaining about my life. That's not why you came to this video, right? I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I've pretty much spent my entire weekend so far being social, in a way. I did try to record another Tomodachi Life video, and I did try to attempt to give all of my Mies a proper room and proper clothes and everything, so I did do that. But the recording messed up. Okay, that was scary. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could still make the video and edit it, but every time I try to, I attempted to edit that Tomodachi Life video twice, but both times I was like, this is too much, this is too messed up. Like, there's something wrong with the audio for the majority of the clips, and it's just a big mess. I don't want to. Someone was also asking, wait, I should go to bed. Someone in like the comments, or actually in my Discord server, asked if I was gonna delete the island or make a new one. And to that I say, no, I am not deleting my babies. I love them, and I would never delete them. I love all of my babies, and I even have grandkids. You want me to delete that? I did try to Google if you could like make have two Tomodachi Life islands in a way, if that was possible. But it seems that that's too difficult to even try. I just realized maybe you're not even watching my Tomodachi Life content. So if you're only interested here in this Minecraft stuff, I'm really sorry for just rambling about Tomodachi Life. Should the floor also just be stone? Or should I try and attempt to make it something else? Just to have some sort of difference. This place would look good with wood floor since the walls are made of stone, but then again, thieves that might want to burn down the place, although they would only be able to burn down the floor. And then there's the whole thing again with I'm the only citizen in the city. Nobody's gonna do anything. Because I'm the only one here. So what's it gonna be? Do I want to make it a bit more realistic and more safe, even though it's not necessary? Or do I just want to go for looks? But if I'm gonna make jail cells, make it feel like a prison in a way, then I need those bars, right? Like iron bars, probably? But then how do I make those? Maybe everywhere else there could just be wood floor, and then inside the cells, the floor should be something different. The inner Sims nerd in my head is trying to make a floor plan out of this. Because I kind of need to have an idea in my head before I can even start to put down the floor. I mean, but if I change my mind, I guess I can always just remove it and then place something else. I'm overthinking everything, if you haven't noticed. Is it even possible to make iron bars on your own somehow? Oh, that easy. So there's gonna be 7 cells and I need to run to bed. I guess here on the first floor we have all these cells, and then I'm thinking of also adding a second floor, but what if we did something like having the stairs start here and then you walk around the wall? I also need to make some beds so the prisoners can have somewhere to sleep at least. I should have brought an axe with me. You can barely even see the police station because of how well it blends in with the wall behind it. And then maybe under the stairs I could do like a little bench sitting area. Although it would have to be a different color than the same color as the floor. Since there are 7 cells for this city only, that's quite a lot, isn't it? So maybe each cell should just have 1 bed? Oh shit, okay, I can't get out. So I have to do this every time I want to get out. Or I should just be quick with placing the bed or something. So like in that corner. Like that. You know how you can get songs stuck in your head? Have you ever tried just getting certain voice lines or certain phrases stuck in your head, or the way it's said, maybe from like a movie or game or something? Has anyone else ever tried that? That's kind of what I'm experiencing right now. I'm just wondering if like how normal that is. Right now I'm just thinking about one of Tainari's voice lines in the game, like in his story quest, and I am aware that I'm probably saying his name wrong. I don't really know how you're supposed to say it, so sorry if I'm offending anyone. But during his story quest, at some point he says something like, "Hey, up here! Over here! Look up, you big lump of lummox," or something like that. His voice is also just so unique. I really like it. I could hear his voice like all day. I should run to bed before monsters come out. Speaking of monsters, we're in September already, which means next month it's, as some would say it, spooky month. Halloween. Don't spawn zombies. Don't spawn creepers, spiders. Don't spawn, please. You're kidding me. Have you guys played the new region in Genshin Impact? Sumeru? Or Sumeru? I don't know what the correct way of saying it is. But I think Sumeru is beautiful. It's so much fun to explore and the music is amazing. So far, in terms of music, I really like the boss's name is like Jade Bloom or something. You know, the bird. It's like green and the music is just so fun. I'm hoping to pull for Little Lord Kusanali at some point. Last time I tried to get a 5-star, I lost the 50-50, so now I'm guaranteed for the next one. So I'm picking Little Lord Kusanali, because I did not get Kazuha. This is day 2, I've been in school today, and now we're down in the mine, and I have no more pickaxes left. Of course. I should try to have some sort of pattern on the outside of this building. Just don't know how or what. I'm trying to think about what I don't want to do with the towers. I have somewhat an idea of what I want them to look like, but then there's the question about whether they should have roofs or not. Like, obviously you're supposed to be able to stand at the top and look over the city, but are you supposed to have a roof over your head? If yes, then should it be made out of wood or stone? Wood is pretty risky, but stone, then it's kind of ugly. So maybe it's better not to have a roof at all. Sometimes I've been thinking to myself, if I was in like the Middle Ages or medieval times or whatever you call it. I'm not very historical. I don't know the right words, but if I was from back then what would my hobbies be? Because as of right now, in the time that I live in, I am very much on my computer all day. And even in school, we use our computers a lot to do our assignments and stuff. And then in my free time, I like to make YouTube videos and play video games, and even like drawing. I do that digitally. So if I was from a time when none of that existed, then I wonder what my hobbies would be. Now, I like to watch movies and stuff. I don't actually read a lot of books. So maybe if I was from a time where movies just didn't exist, then maybe I would read more books or maybe I would love to watch theaters. I would probably draw on like paper or make my own books. Nowadays, I like to make music videos and make up my own stories and visualize them through my YouTube channel. But back then, I would probably still make stories, but probably in books and on paper and make comics. Maybe I would be one of the first people in my village or whatever to make comics or something. I don't know. At the same time though, I am a woman, so back then would I even have time for free stuff? If you were born a woman, you would be taught how to like clean and cook and be a wife and stuff. And then that's what you would be doing all day. And also back then it was also pretty common to like beat your wife and stuff. Maybe this isn't the most practical. It's taking up, the stair is taking up a lot of space up here. So maybe the stairs should just go up to here and then you'll just have to climb up. And of course I don't have my ladders on me. See, this part looks pretty nice, but with the towers added it makes it look a bit weird. And I do have a solution in my head that's probably not gonna help at all. Nope, 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 nope. Get away. Get away. Well, of course. I need to put lights in here, obviously. This is a good view for the city. Oh, hell no. Yes! Victory! Now I can get rid of this dirt tower. I only have 7 minutes left before I have to eat dinner, and then I have to edit the video, and which means this video might be over soon. Maybe. What if instead I did it here in the middle, and then here on the sides I could do. I think I need to do something like this first, and then have it like that. Do it sideways, please. Thank you. That is interesting. At least the front will look a bit more interesting that way. I only have 2 minutes left before there's dinner. And the reason I know that is because it's in the oven and I set a timer. So I'll have to continue on with the police station another time. I hope you enjoyed this video of me rambling, I guess. And I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!